Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth, and this right here is the gist with Ruthie. I know you've not seen me up here in a couple months. Some of you know that my family joined me here in Canada over 6-7 months ago, and it's been a roller coaster. We're building, we're growing. I've been busy, family and all that, you know, making time and making memories. So I think that is also more important. However, if it's your first time on my channel, you are so welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please do well to subscribe, like, share, comment, and when you subscribe, do not forget to click the notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can get notifications each time your girl posts a new video. I promise to be coming up here more often, more constant, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always taking out time to watch my videos, to, you know, look things through, to cheer me up. Even I've not posted in months. Some of you have reached out to me and say, Ruth, what's going on? I know, and I get it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching again today. I really appreciate it. And so the reason why I'm here today, however, is because you guys see that I'm a guest. Are you whining me? Like, my husband is not so much of, you know, a video person, but yeah, here he is today. Say hello to the camera. Hello viewers. Okay, so yes, in a couple days is my 10th wedding anniversary, and we are just, you know, well, what's the word? We are elated, we are happy, we are grateful, and that is something that nobody can take away from us. We're really grateful, and that's why I've asked him to join my show today, so we can, you know, have a chit chat, a couple chit chat, and have this conversation and ask ourselves questions and see how we can be better and things like that. Thank you so much for joining. We hope that you enjoy this ride with us. Just pardon us. My husband is a politician. He likes to keep a straight face. He does not do plenty smiling. So just in case they're like, okay, this person. But yeah, I mean, you know who you're dealing with. So yes, do well to stay with us to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy it. And if you do, give it a like, share, comment, you know, subscribe. Don't forget to do all that. We'll continue right in 1 second after now. See you guys. I've prepared a couple questions, okay? I've prepared a couple questions for this video today, and I'm hoping that we can go through all of it. If we can't, it's totally fine. We're just gonna have a second one. And so we got married 2012, November 24th. Yeah, November 24th, 2012, and it was amazing, okay? But it's been 10 whole years after that, and we just, you know, this is us giving thanks to God and giving thanks that we're still together and the marriage is getting stronger and happier and jovial and what have you, you know, especially when you think that it is not, when you didn't think so much of it at the beginning, you know, when you get into it scared and afraid, but now you're like, okay, whatever this marriage is, I'm ready to wing it, okay? So I think that's what it is for me. So here is my husband. His name is Ben. He already said hi to you guys. So I'm gonna be asking him some couple questions while I also try to answer some of those questions. Hi, Mr. Ben.
Hi.
Okay. I call him B. Okay. So in this 10 years of the marriage, of the wedding, of everything, I would like to let's start from the top. So how did we meet, and at what point did you realize that, okay, this is the person, this is the one, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with? So over to you.
Thank you so much. First and foremost, I'll be grateful to God because He has always been faithful in dealing with me.
Okay.
Like, first time I saw you, I was with my brother. I was staying with my brother back in
somewhere in Lagos.
that year. And I was with my brother's friend, a neighbor. So, and the moment I just saw your back going.
Is the back. Ladies and gentlemen, is the back.
When I saw the bag going, I told him, we used to call him Neighbor. I told him, Neighbor, I will marry this lady.
You can, at that time, he doesn't even know who the lady was. He has never seen me before. He did not even see my front view. It was only the back. Look at that.
Yes, it was laid straight to my marriage. Marry this guy. So and the next thing he said is, why not if that's what you want, go for her.
I remember the wedding day, neighbor was just looking like, for the most part, he was dumbfounded, like, oh wow. So just like that, this guy said it, and yes, it actually came to. So the way I was dancing and everything, I don't have wedding videos right now. That's a story for another day. But yes, neighbor was really happy and excited on the wedding day. Okay, so go ahead.
So that day I went inside to pick my shares in order to follow you up, but before I could come out, I didn't know where you find. So I just let it lie, and that was it. For almost 3 weeks or 8 months, we didn't see again until that fateful day I was coming from my daily work. So I just saw you behind me, and I said, wow,
this must be the lady.
this is the opportunity. We just got talking naturally. We're just talking freely, and when we're about entering the compound, my mind just told me,
collect the number.
oh boy, are you okay?
How will you not collect the number?
Collect this number. So that was it. I just asked for the number, and lo and behold, what?
Lo and behold, we are here. Okay, so for me, I think the first time I saw him was, he didn't appear to be as, he was the one that night. So we somehow were living in the same compound in Lagos, and because we don't usually live, we're not usually around. We're usually in Delta State in Warri, so we only come around during the break, during the long vacation period, August, September, October, and what have you. Then everybody will go back to where we came from, because that's usually when my dad is on leave. So I think that night, so the lights are tripped off, but there was light in every other place. And at that time, everybody calls him engineer. I mean, everybody still calls him engineer because, yeah, he's an engineer. So yes, so I came out, I think with my dad. Then we went to the back where what do they call it? Breaker, right? Circuit board.
Yeah, the circuit board.
I'm knowing these things. So I went to the circuit board, and I saw him there. So he was trying to fix the stuff. So I was showing I can't remember if it was my phone light now or with a torchlight. So I was helping him look into the something, and then I said, Eka Leo, that's good evening, right? And then he said, Eka Lemao, So it kind of, we respect each other based on we don't know who this person is. And I think that was about it. That was the first time I met him. After that night, everybody went their way. When the lights came up, I just went upstairs to, I went into the house. Then he went his way. Then a couple days later or thereabouts, I think I was coming from the next street, okay? I was in the next street, so I was coming out from the next street, and then I saw him. I'm like, is that not the bros that I met a few days ago in the compound? So I kind of increased my pace, The art what he wants. So I kind of increased my pace and tried to catch up with him, because he was coming from the other end of the road. And I caught up with him, so I was trying to, and then I was like, good evening, bros, this and that. So we got talking, and then we just got into the compound. And then when I was about to enter, he said, can I have your number and what have you, so we can be talking and be gisting and whatever. I said, okay, no worries, later, no worries, you can call me, and that was it. So that night, under how many hours, he have sent how many messages? Now he doesn't know. You see these men, once they marry you like this, they don't know how to send message anymore. They don't know how to do all those special things anymore. They're just like, okay, now that this one is that I've win, and every other person that have gone and sleep, I can do as I like. He no longer sends message. When does he send me a message? Maybe how are you? Oh, how was work? Have you eaten? How are the kids? How is work going? I think that's about the text message that we send these days. It's not about love you, how are you doing, this and that. It's not about that anymore. SMH. So yes, that was how we met, and just like that we started having the constant communication. That very night I was talking about, he sent me like 2-3 messages. Nice was, I was just see very nice something, see message flowing back and forth. I was smiling sheepishly. You know, somebody that you know, I used to laugh when you are feeling yourself. I'm out there. You know, they are feeling me, I'm feeling them too. So yes, that was basically how we met. And after that time, I went back to Warri. I was doing my thing, but we kept constant communication. And though at the time, I didn't plan to get married like ASAP, because I graduated in 2011, and I went for my service the same year. So my service was drawing to an end. All right, my service was drawing to an end in June. Yeah, it was in June. Yeah. And then you know, I think I just sat down and just had some very serious thoughts. I was wondering, what will I be doing after school? And am I going to go and get a job? Am I going back to my parents' house? What exactly will I be doing myself? So one night I called him and I said, at what point did you realize that you wanted to get married?
Well, all along, when we met, I've always had this conviction that this, you know, what amazed me most was that for the fact that I told you I have a girlfriend, but I want to marry you.
Look at that. Is the highest confidence for me. He had a girlfriend, but he wanted to marry me. So where was I supposed to be exactly? But really, I could care less at the time, right? I'm just like, okay, whatever rocks your boat, let's be swinging it. However, if it comes this way, fine. If it goes that way, that's okay too. You know. So
during that process, while I was trying to, though I had a personal conviction that this person I need to marry, but the other lady was as well pressurizing. Tell her to walk away.
You see, and me, I was not. You see, women supporting women in the mud, in the mud. See, me, I was not bothered about her, but she was bothered about it. She wanted them to send me away, and me, I was just there doing my own thing. You know, catching my own cruise, not minding whether we are 2 or we are 4. I mean, why not if not?
So, in that process, I said, I just want to hear from the Lord concerning my decision.
You went to seek the face of the Lord.
And
I didn't do plenty praying to be sincere.
She said, okay, if that's the case, let's go 30 days fasting and pray. I did.
30 days. It's a serious matter.
She came back asking me, what have you heard from the Lord? I said, the only thing I keep hearing is, be patient. Be patient. Then after about a month, she just called me and said, I'm sorry, I cannot continue.
You see? Me, I was not praying, but God was fighting my battles. I'm not a motivational speaker. I wish I can ship in some motivational words right now, but yeah.
And despite that, at that point, you were not convinced whether to go on with me.
No, me, I was just catching cruise. So, yeah, I wasn't confident because
I was just damn sure that this is the right way to go.
Look at that.
So when I could remember that evening, I just came back from, I was in Kogi State.
Yeah.
I just came back from work. So, and I was just trying to, I came back, I was trying to relax. That was when your call came in. But you said something ago that you wanted to marry.
Yes, so.
If you,
me.
Are you sure you still want to marry?
Let's go straight to the point. I don't like going like this. Are we here or are we here? What exactly are we doing? You know, I don't like being all over the place. So yeah.
Are you sure you still want to marry? I said, "Oh, why not? Yes, 100% sure. Well, if you are still sure you want to marry, you need to come and see me.
Come and see me in Jos, and then come and see my parents. That's all.
I just want to thank God for
Direction.
the fact that whatsoever He has proposed to do in His mind, no one can change it.
Not even another girlfriend.
Oh,
Let us be 10.
I was waiting to meet with the MD of the company.
Yeah.
And that was it. I was not called again. So I was wondering, what's all this? Then, when you said, come to Jos, I just told my driver there, we call him Pepangeda. This lady said I should come to Jos. And lo and behold, my total saving was just 15,000 naira.
I mean, we are gonna get married with faith. Let's sing that song together. What the enemy meant for evil. Oh yeah?
It was just 15,000, so I discussed with him and he said, you can never tell if that's the will of God. Believe him, is everything to turn around. So I just took that step. Out of the 15,000, I withdrew 14,000. And back on the journey.
On the Jos journey, because I was serving in Jos at the time. Jos Plateau State.
And lo and behold, when I got to Jos, I was more convinced that this is where to be.
Gege.
That was why you could see that there was no much argument or discussion.
No hanky-panky, no going forward and backward.
You just said, when are you coming to see my parents?
When are you coming to see my parents?
Parents, when do you want me to come? I'll show face. And that was it. So, funnily enough, I got back to Ankara. Then the following month, I went to Abuja, and she said, okay, if you are serious, by August, we'll be doing the introduction.
Because, like I mentioned earlier, if you remember, I mentioned earlier that August is when my dad is on leave, and that is when we go to Lagos. So at this time, we had moved from Warri to Abuja. So my parents lived in Abuja. I was serving in Jos, but we're of course gonna be in Lagos in August. So yes, that was the right time for it.
And that was in July.
And that was in July. That was in June, July. Yeah.
July, not June, July.
Okay.
July precisely.
Oh really?
First week in July.
Because I know that when I finished serving in Jos, I think I spent extra 2 weeks. Then one day my dad said, sent the driver to go and pick me up from there. That's it. I should come back home. So I remember coming back home. Then that was when he came to meet my parents. Then we're traveling in August for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So that was how we met and how we got married. And for me, few days to the wedding, I think should I say unsure of the decision I was taking at the time. I didn't know if I was doing the right thing, if this is my best shot at this moment, if this is what I should be doing. I think I was unsure about a couple things, yeah. But I got into the marriage, I got into it afraid, yeah, of what tomorrow might be. However, I knew that it was gonna be fine. Because from the onset, even when I was single and whatever, I didn't have any problem with building with any guy or whatever. So I've always been independent on my own, spending my own money and stuff. So I really didn't care, at the time. So it wasn't about money for me at the time. It was just about the fact that, you know how it is when you really want to leave home, you don't want to go back to your parents' house for this and that reason. So it was about those parameters, those reasons for me. And yeah, and the wedding came, the marriage came. If I find a little video here and there, I'll post it in this video. But if I don't find any, I'll just post pictures of my wedding, excerpts with this very video at this point. So over the years, what do you notice that is my love language that I appreciate most?
Yeah, thank you so much. Number one thing I've discovered about you is you love attention.
Hey, they say they say I love attention. That is the quality time for me. Like
having personal conversation.
Yeah, very important.
Personal time for yourself.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Though so many things came in between those periods.
Yeah, I mean, after we got married, the job, it was transferred back to Lagos. There was really no time for any quality time anywhere. So I actually crave for the attention when he's around. I'm like, you cannot be around again and be pressing your phone or be doing what have you. Like, can we talk? Can we have a conversation? Can we gist? Like, he doesn't talk a lot, as you can see. But yeah, can we gist? Let's have this constant gist. That is how you keep it going. You know what I mean? Yeah. Another thing is, what do you wish that you knew before you got into this marriage?
Absolutely nothing. All I need to confirm, I already had it before we got.
Oh wow! Say bye. Like you knew everything. For me, it was the patience. I think I needed to, and I'm still working on it, but it's been really tough. Because sometimes I want my things done a particular way. I think also being able to understand that we didn't grow up from the same environment, from the same vicinity and things like that is very important, is very paramount when you are when you're looking into these things, because you want to ensure that you have enough patience to accommodate somebody else.
That is what I wish to change in you.
That is, you see, he didn't even let me finish. He said that's what I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. For real, I'm trying. I don't know if you feel that I'm not trying. Well, I hear you, but to me, I feel that I'm trying to be better. Sometimes when I go, when I have an outburst, and I'm talking, and inside my head, I'm like, okay, at this point, that's okay. Shut up, keep quiet. Shut up, keep quiet. Shut up. At that point, I'm like, okay, just this thing that you even want to say next does not make sense. Just shut up. So over time, I've been able to train myself to be better.
Resilience is a special gift, and one can't be raised. So I want you to do more.
They say they want me to do more resilient. I'm trying. I'm trying, and hopefully I can get better. In couple. What have you learned in 10 years? I just talked about 10 years. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wow.
First and foremost, I would say I thank God for the fact that I talk less.
Which is what I don't like. That's in your mind. Say it out. Let us hear. Don't keep it inside, because when you're keeping it inside, I'm like, Benji, you are okay. Benji, you are okay. Benji, Kinemoshe. Benji, are you okay? Benji, and then you know that there's something that you want to say, but you're not saying it. So I feel that if you say it more, it makes me know that, okay, this is where you are. This is where we should, this is where I feel that I should adjust.
Talking less is the solution for your weakness. Who has that this thing? Let me slot in inside this video right now. Because the point is this: you react, instantaneous reaction to virtually everything.
Yeah.
So, and for us not to have a house of commotion, I am very, very slow. I am very, very slow to give a response, talking back, and limit the number of words I say.
Hey!
And that was the strength that came up during those period of trials that people were expecting me to have an outburst. But I'm grateful to God because no one can hold me accountable for this is what he said.
Hey!
I was being careful in my consciousness that what you see is what people will define it to be. So if you don't talk much, you have less to say. That's been the strength.
Okay, well, me, I talk a lot. You people know. I mean, why will I be bearing the gist with Ruth if I don't talk a lot? I talk a lot, okay? And yes, but like I said before, when I notice that maybe I'm going off point or I'm saying too much things or whatever, I try to come back home and make it make sense, and give myself some structure. You know what I mean?
To add more, I want to say if there's anything I've so much appreciated in this relationship, is the fact that for the past 10 years, no one has ever come to settle a quarrel, a dispute, for us.
Yeah, give me a big hug. Give me a big hug.
So whatsoever,
Yeah,
whatsoever
we have never, not at any point in time at all, had to call anybody that please come, we are having this issue, we would like you to come and settle it. Oh, come and see what Benji has done. Oh, come and see what Benji has. We have never. So I think that is something that I really also want to appreciate God for, and thank you for being the quiet one, for being the quiet or the cold water one when I'm going off. Anyways, so what would you say that has been really challenging for you in this years?
Challenge are always available at any time. And life has also
Being challenging.
So
For me, it has to do with the away time. While I was here and they were back home, that was a big deal. When I first moved to the States, in 2018, I had envisaged, I had thought that, in a couple months they'll be joining me, because some of my kids had visas at the time, and of course they could also boil and what have you. So I was thinking, my husband will get his and whatever. When you are proposing and God is telling you that hello, relax, I have something else for you. I have a different plan for you entirely. So I think that is something that I would say has been more challenging for me. Trying to fix the communication gap, trying to keep up with the kids, trying to all of those. Yeah, those I would say at the beginning it was trying to get together, trying to know each other, for the first 5 years. After the first 5 years, I was away for 3. I think we had 4 anniversaries apart: 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. 4 anniversaries apart. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, then this 10th one again we're together. So yes, I would say that is that away time for me, because like I said before, I like the quality time. But one thing I learned during my time, my time alone, here, is that I was able to learn to live by myself, devoid of please help me do this, please help me do that, please help me. So that really helped me. It gave me the boost. I had more confidence. I was more confident in the things that I knew, and how I carry out my stuff. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I would say during those periods of separation, it was managing the home front.
Mm-hmm.
I had at the same time take care of my job. You know, I have to go to work as early as 4 a.m. Come back.
Maybe the next day,
Late.
12 a.m., 1 a.m.
I'll still have to make.
due to Lagos traffic, of course.
I'll still have to prepare food for the kids, and oh, thank God I know how to cook.
Yes, so thank God he knows how to cook. Even though sometimes he wants to do them from. You know that we women we like taking our time and cooking our food step by step, after this, after that. But men don't really care about those processes, so they just want to have their stuff like this way and they keep it moving. So for me, I was able to, I'm still trying. Sometimes it's just some stuff for me. I'm like, okay, that's now I want to do my stuff, but it's so good. We eat it. It's nice. It's not like the food is not sweet, but maybe I wanted, my stew done a certain way, and then it does it this way, and then I'm like, oh well, you're supposed to put the salt before the before the iru, or you're supposed to put, the Maggi before that, and so it's just about all those little things. It's not like, yeah, but his food is top notch, it's sweet. I've also learned to take my eyes away, whatever it is you are doing for me at this point. I just want to say thanks for the help, thanks for appreciate, thanks for working with me, because some people have still refused to work with their spouses in the kitchen. So thanks for working with me in the kitchen sometimes, staying with me. Sometimes when I was back home, I usually come and I say, come and stay in the kitchen, just be talking, just be giving me just. I cannot be cooking here. Then you sit in the parlor and be watching TV. I'm a human being too. Stay here with me. So over time we're able to work together. Then when I'm cooking, I say, okay, help me arrange that fish. Help me, baby, where's this knife? Baby, where's, so like that we work hand in hand, so that everything comes together pretty fine. So even though we have 3 kids that we can send, and sometimes it's just both of us in the kitchen doing the stuff, the kids are around, maybe just little errands here and there and things like that. Yeah. And I really want to appreciate that about him. Like, he doesn't even complain. The only time he might complain is maybe if he cuts my meat too big and I say, I should have cut it this size, and then it's like, now what have I done? It's just about those little things for me. But aside from those, everything is perfect.
Well, I just want to tell people that in marriage, it is what you pick out of it.
At this point, we can give you marital advice.
No, not really.
We are motivational. Yes. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but of course.
But the fact is, we should understand that there's no perfect relationship anyway. It is what you
they say that. Thank you for an amazing 10 years of this marriage. It's been a roller coaster. It's been everywhere, because from us being together to you getting a job that was out of Lagos, then you were coming in once in a while, then I was with the kids. It's been a lot of ups and downs. Sometimes we're together, sometimes we're not, because of the nature of your job at the time. Thank you for also always supporting all of the business that that I've ever ventured into. I didn't know that you'll be sitting here with me this morning, because it's not so much into all this video stuff. Yeah, but I really appreciate that you decided to honor me to sit on this video this morning, afternoon, night. Okay.
For my wife, I can do anything.
You see, get you a man that can do anything for his wife. Okay, is that or nothing? Okay, yeah. So I don't want the video to be longer than this already. We want to say that happy anniversary to us, and we are grateful to God for this marriage, this this relationship. God has been faithful, and all of those. You'll be seeing more of me, more of my kids, more of us, on this channel as time goes on. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And as you comment, please don't forget to say happy wedding anniversary in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm grateful. If it's your first time, like I said in the beginning, please do well to subscribe, please subscribe, help my ministry. Those are some of the things that actually discourages me, in actually posting constant videos here, because it takes time to make the video, it takes time to edit the video, and then you are done and you don't get any views, likes, or comments, or nobody's even watching it. Sometimes it makes me cry, but so that's why I decided to stay away. Part of the reasons why I stayed away for a while too. So I'm really happy. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please do well to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and when you do, like, share, comment, and also please do not forget to click the notification bell beside subscribe button so you get notifications each time I post a new video. Thank you so much to my guest today. It was additional, some motivational stuff, and that's how we ended up together. We'll be coming on your way next time, and yes, that's about it for now. Happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to us, B-boy. Bye for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.